Caveat emptor. We want to talk about today. We're going to talk about today, John. I think we're still talking about what happens after your deal gets accepted. What happens after they say yes to your offer? Caveat emptor. Caveat emptor. Caveat emptor. You finally found that property you love. You wrote an offer, it got accepted. You opened escrow and you put down your earnest deposit. Now what? Episode 21, go!
Here we go!
What's up, everybody? My name is John Ely, a local realtor in the greater Phoenix area, and this is Selling Phoenix, where we talk shop about all things real estate. In this 4-part series, we're going to be diving into the most common questions I get asked once we go under contract on a new home. Today, we're talking about the inspection period and how to protect yourself when you're buying or selling your house. Caveat emptor. This means let the buyer beware. And the inspection period is the buyer's obligation for all due diligence and fact-finding about the property. Unless stated otherwise in the residential purchase contract, it provides the buyer 10 days for their inspection period. This period is meant to inspect and examine the property to determine the value, the condition, and all the other facts that were originally stated in the listing. Typically, people hire various companies to help them inspect the property, from plumbers sewer scoping the plumbing lines to pest control companies inspecting for termites, even full-on home inspectors that will spend half their day thoroughly examining the condition of the property. If there are any red flags that come up in your home inspection, make sure you talk with your realtor to see what kind of options you have, which vary depending on your situation. Remember that the inspection notice is not meant to be negotiated back and forth. You have one opportunity to have the seller address any disapproved items. Once the buyer has completed their review of the property, they have the opportunity to do one of 3 things. Number 1, they can take the property as is condition. Number 2, they can provide a list of disapproved items to the seller and give them the opportunity to address them. Or number 3, they can cancel the contract immediately. So you've completed your inspections and you sent your notice over to the seller. Now what? Well, the seller has 5 days to do their own due diligence and figure out how they're going to address your concern. After the seller's response, the buyer then has 5 days to decide if the seller has adequately addressed all of their concerns. And at this point, the buyer has 2 different decisions they can make. They can accept the seller's response and move forward with purchasing the property, or they can cancel the deal and request their earnest money back from title. This contingency is put into place to help the buyer better understand the property. It also provides time to discover any major issues that may be wrong with the house, and it gives the seller enough time to address these issues. The purchase contract is a legal binding document, but that does not mean you're fully committed without being able to thoroughly examine the property. Well, that wraps up another episode of Selling Phoenix. I hope that this video has helped you understand what happens after your contract gets accepted, the inspection period, and a little bit more about the buying process. Please comment on this video and share your experiences with house hunting. Smash that like or share button on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. It's hot out here for a realtor. It's like 117 degrees out today. You pick 'em, John. You know how to pick 'em.